Welcome everyone to my new price prediction video presentation for December on Axie Infinity, a cryptocurrency that just spiked a couple of hours ago, and we're looking for seeing what's really happening on the charts as well in order to discover the language of the market and portray a prediction for the upcoming period. Axie Infinity is a blockchain gaming type of cryptocurrency, which is pretty much explained on their Coinbase page right there. Based trading and battling game that is particularly owned and operated by its players, right? So a lot to talk about it on the fundamental side. It is something that is realistically delivering and having an active base of product. At the same time, it's pretty much tradable everywhere, so you can consider that as well. And I'd like to share with you the numbers. Now, if we look into the all-time high and all-time representation of Axie Infinity, we see a huge gap between the all-time high price that was situated on $160 and the current price, which is around $7.10. So there is room, and that room is not going to be left empty. Now we're going to dive into, before we touch that, make sure to check out, for those of you that value education, the one-on-one coaching with me about trading, becoming a trader, whether we talk about part-time or full-time. You can basically check out this one-on-one coaching option. For those of you that are only serious about this business, I'm definitely suggesting you to get the proper education before the bull run starts and maximize the movements. At the same time, you can join my done-for-you trading without any upfront fees, only commission from the profits achieved. I'm going to talk about both options at the end of the video. At the same time, you have the Calendly page that you can schedule up a free call with me on your schedule. So, Axie Infinity. Well, the charts are pretty stretched out in this way, but I'm going to zoom in very soon. The first thing that I would like to consider is that we're looking at the daily candlesticks, and we have three major supply zones that are horizontally represented. A supply zone located on $12, another one on sort of a way $18, $19, and the third supply zone located on $24, $25. Now the third supply zone, basically, that is having the ultimate limit on $25, will be the border between the bull rally movement as a bull cycle, which we're all expecting in 2024 to start off. That will be the major limit, the border, just like you cross basically between two nations. You know, it's clear, you cross the border, you're no longer in that nation anymore. So the same thing happens here. We have a very clear border, but until that very clear border, there are other levels as well that are meaningful. So the bull cycle will only start when Axie is going to cross $25, and it will confirm above that. The bull cycle is not meant to start in 2023. It is meant to start basically later on in 2024 along the way with the entire market. What we have right now is a pre-bull market rally, which is taking Axie Infinity a little bit higher than it used to go around. But something that I wanted to share with you in the current format, in the way you see it, is basically the volume weighted average price indicator, which has three different lines. It has basically, it's represented through a cloud, and it has the median blue line, the upper green line, and the lower green line. So I'll have to zoom in order for you to see the details and make sure we stick with the information properly. Now, this thing right here, in the way we have it, it's pretty much clear to everyone that we have successfully broke out through the lower volume weighted average price. We revisited the volume price, and we have been spiking after the revisit by breaking the previous top. The breaking the previous top structure didn't happen for the majority of the altcoins. We didn't broke out like that, and we were not able basically to perform so well in the past couple of days for the majority of the altcoins. Axie Infinity is taking the time right now to take. It is merging away and rush towards the median line, which would be, for instance, as the first target. That is obviously a minor target considering the upcoming possibilities. Now, because the median line has been across the time so powerful and difficult to break out, as a proper example, when the median line touched the supply zone around $12, $13, we have been having a major resistance appearing, We kind of tested a few times out here. As you can see, the candlesticks clear show signs of rejection and lack of continuation in the price action. We do push towards the line, but then we stop. And we have a sell-off right away appearing. So the same thing happened a few times, and this is obviously not showing us strength at that level, which means that the buyers are not happy to enter to force the market between that supply. However, things have changed right now. We're no longer in any kind of a bear market situation. We're actually in a pre-bull market rally where the bulls can step into at major resistance levels and force the breakout. This is a major difference, guys. Now, that kind of median line, the blue one, will be the one we'll have to fight with. Till that time, I don't see resistance that would be meaningful at all. Above the blue line, you have the supply zone, which is still existent between 12 and 13, and there's a possibility out there to prepare some volume between the blue line and the zone. As soon as you break out of the blue line, you have a gap till the supply level, and you can prepare for a volume and the liquidity game to break out towards the upper line of the volume weighted average price. The volume average price indicator can again reject you from the top, basically punish you back to the supply zone. It will act as a demand at that time, and we will try to force back to $19, $18, $19. We will try to go back in the tops with that movement. So basically we have three different targets as we speak right now. It is the $10 one median line. It is the first supply zone between 12 and 13. And then the third target will be between 14 and 15, where the upper line of the volume weighted average price indicator will stand for December. This is no discussion for 2024 bull market prediction. This is definitely not anything related to that. In terms of talking about it, we will have much stronger numbers on the board for that specific situation. So looking forward to this, guys. Make sure, for those of you that are interested, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ask me any form of questions in the comments area. Axie Infinity is not only delivering from the blockchain side and from the business side as a standpoint, it also has room for prices to take off. This crypto is pretty much based on market cycles that are respected very well. As at the time it starts running on the cycle, it delivers. You have to be very patient with this and making sure to avoid the bearish context, which can be easily very painful at the end of the day. I mean, things can decrease quite a lot when it comes down to the bear markets. So that's pretty much all on the topic. Once again, folks, for those of you that value education and they're serious about this business, whether you are a day trader, a swing trader, or you're just holding cryptocurrency, you definitely need to do not leave any money on the table for the exchanges, in terms of why not having an active trading activity or doing it on leverage on the futures market when it comes down to the possibilities out there. And if you prefer and enjoy having extra money, then you can do that activity. Now, in order to perform, you need proper education. And this is a one-on-one coaching directly with me, where I'll take you by hand and walk you through the entire process from the most comprehensive point possible. At the same time, if you would like to join my trading, no prior fee, only commission from the profits made, and the whole trading is outsourced. We perform it, commission is paid by you every 7 days, and the trading goes through API trading permission. Just reach out to me. All the resources can be found in the description area and comments area. You can check out everything from there. Have a good time, folks. We'll talk to you soon.